Nerds Talking, the podcast.
Yo, we talk about lightsabers, stunning your TV screens, what you want to stream, everything beyond your dreams. Want to talk about movies, sports, or even politics? Go ahead and tune into us. We'll give you all of it. Whatever you're debating, Xbox or PlayStation, Marvel or DC, Mac or PC. Teraflops when the movie drops, gigabytes, chips, RAM, no matter what it is, we got all of it. Welcome to the show.
Nerds Talking, the podcast. Welcome to Nerds Talking, the podcast. I'm Lafayette, and that's Marie.
Hello.
And everyone else they got PTO, I think. Do we offer PTO? I have no idea, but apparently we do.
No, we don't. We're capitalist pigs here. We don't offer insurance.
First
we
of all, we
don't
can't
offer
be
PTO.
capitalist pigs. We don't have commercials that pay us. We don't pimp ourselves
Yet.
up for money. We don't whore ourselves out for money.
Yet.
Wait, you whore yourself out for money?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. Just want to make sure because we need to see residuals from that too. So
Ew.
I'm just saying.
I showing you nothing. You ain't my pimp. You ain't my manager.
Well, no, we don't want to see. Okay, you know what? Do you know what residuals means? I just don't know.
Yeah, that's like repeat customers.
No, it's oh my God. I just repeat. It's money. It means we make a share of your money. Residuals, percentage. That's what it means. Not repeat customers.
I thought it meant
But you're not wrong though. Repeat customers bring more money. So you are correct. I mean, your number one customer in any business is the repeat customer, not necessarily the new customer. So the new customer is more likely to not return. The repeat customer is where your money keeps coming. So you got to keep the repeat customers happy. I ain't getting
any younger. I just keep getting older.
But are you getting repeat customers?
I have cats that come back.
Well, but they live there. They don't actually. Your cats are outdoor cats too?
Yeah, they go outside.
Oh, so my cats only stay indoors. That's why I was wondering. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a bad cat mom because I let them go outside.
Oh no, they might want to go outside, but there's no way in hell they're gonna go outside. No,
Yeah.
no.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm a bad cat bad cat mom. I allow them. I let them. They want to go outside, but I'm just too I don't want to deal with it. They scratch at the door. They paw my face. They yell at me. It's like, ugh, just fine. Go outside. Leave me alone.
Ugh, damn cats! I swear to God.
I know.
But anyway, so welcome to the show, everyone. Another exciting episodes of Nerds Talking, the podcast. You thought we'd leave you hanging? No, there's a new episode every Friday.
We would never.
We got one with sick kids and one with a new kid. So they're not here. So
Kids. Haha, we're the kidless. We're the kidless people today.
we are. We're the ones they call like the cat people.
Mhm,
You know,
the Taylor Swifts of the world.
yeah. JD Vance says nobody wants the cat people around. They should just
Yeah.
go away.
Yeah.
So, but it's all right.
But
You
here
know
we
what?
are.
Here we are to entertain you.
Look at my
And-
shirt.
And Marie has a shirt on, a cat shirt. Okay, the cat has a bloody knife,
Mm-hmm.
and there's blood all over her shirt. So who?
And then look at my earring. It's like a knife.
Oh, it's a nice. See, she's Halloweened out.
And then
She's
there's a drip. I got drip on this side.
Are you going to Halloween parties?
I don't know. I don't
No.
think so.
No, nothing for you.
I don't know of anything.
Oh, okay.
Are
so
you?
you're not-
Are you?
I don't do Halloween.
Oh,
Yeah.
lame.
Yeah, I just don't do Halloween. You know
Why?
what? It's just the idea of buying a costume for once a year, and then you don't like to repeat wear shit. That's what I hated when growing up, or even when as an early adult, is people wearing the same costume year in and year out. Like, God damn it, man, buy another costume. You've been Mario for 5 years straight, you know? And
Yeah.
I had a friend of mine growing up because my parents always bought us a new costume for Halloween.
They
wore the
never made
same-
it for you?
No, not that I recall. They just go
Okay.
by it. Like
Okay.
Probably my favorite one ever was Zorro. But my neighbor down the street, I think every year till he was maybe 12 was Hulk Hogan. Every year. And it was a Hulk Hogan mask, and he wore the red shirt that said Hulkamania on it. And that's it. That's all his
But-
costume.
Could he? Was it because they couldn't afford anything
Oh
else?
no.
Oh, okay.
No. I think he saw trick or treating as who gives a shit about the costume. Get my candy.
Yeah,
If
we
I have to-
don't fuck with those people.
If I have to be Hulk Hogan again to get candy, I'm gonna be Hulk Hogan again. That's just what it is.
And then what was he after 12?
We just wore regular clothes. Like we wouldn't get
Oh,
dressed
you
up
those
after
kids.
like 13, 14. We just go out like, hey, we're wearing
And throw
like...
eggs at people and steal people's candies.
No. We're still
and-
going to get candy. We're still going house to house. But they go, what are you dressed as? And we're like, we're dressed as your
punks.
Yeah, as like your daughter's boyfriend you don't want around or some shit. I don't know. something like that. Or maybe like one of Marie's clients' residuals, like,
I don't fuck with young babies like
and they'd be
that.
like,
I
"Who's
don't. That's
that?"
illegal.
And then what are residuals? They're like, "Oh, damn you! Give me your Snickers bar. I'm out of here."
That means they have the same kind of candy every year.
Oh, okay. No,
Or the
what,
Hulk Hogan is the residual. He's the same
he is.
every
He
year.
is. He's the same every year. See, he's the returning customer,
That's what I
as you
thought a
say.
residual was that it's
Oh,
like you get paid because the things keep coming on. So it's residing
okay.
on Netflix.
You have the right idea. You're thinking of like you're not looking at you're thinking of like I said a repeat customer is repeated money. It's always safe money. So you're right. The residuals come from that. But the way you said it, you made it almost sound like it's people, like like it's actual people. But I get what you're saying. It's the same thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you're doing a good job.
Thanks.
I'll read. You know what? And we both may be wrong because I'm going to read you the definition. Are you ready?
Yes.
Residual income is an approach to equity valuation and
It's
that
like passive
formally,
income.
yeah, formally accounts for the cost of equity and capital. So it's passive income. It's passive income. So we're both wrong. We're both stupid. That's what we are. Yeah.
That would be neat if I could get paid for not doing anything by a repeat customer and he was just my sugar daddy. That would be a residual, right?
Mm, yes and no, I guess, because the residual is more like when you make money off a savings account and it just sits there and makes money for you. You don't do shit.
Huh.
That's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
First of all, don't come here for accounting or math
Or
or
any
or
correct information.
business, anything. Don't do any of that. What you should do is you probably listen this far, you're probably thinking, "Oh my God, you people are so stupid." But you know what? Forget the last 5 minutes. Focus on the future. You're all about the past, I swear. You people are like, "Oh, remember the past?" Forget the past. Look forward. Don't be
Grow and learn.
This is like me giving a speech
Evolve.
to like graduates. Don't look back to 10th grade when that stupid shit happened to you. Who cares? Look to the future. You'll still be a loser. So stuff like that. I don't remember any speeches in high school. So I don't. They wouldn't let me do that. That's for sure. That would not have been a good speech. No. But anyway, so almost Halloween time. So good times, good times. And Marie saw a lot of movies, so we're gonna have to hear all about them.
Four
Four. Do you
movies.
understand? Four movies for Marie is like she's like reached a level we did not expect from her. Because usually it's like, Marie, did you watch anything? Oh, I saw a commercial on the side of a bus. That's a billboard. Close enough. I know what it's about. Like,
Yeah, that's exactly
like
what I was just
that's literally what it is. Hey, did you watch that movie? I remember. I think I heard somebody at the supermarket talking about it, so I kind of saw it. Like what? Like, so yes, but she actually saw four movies. Man, we have to hear about all four of these movies. This is gonna be before we start though. Remember this weekend, go watch Venom. It's the final movie, the third Venom movie. It's in theaters. They all suck. This one, the reviews are bad, so they all suck. They all just suck so
You
bad.
haven't seen it?
The third one, no. I I saw the first one in the theater. It was so bad. I couldn't watch the
Oh.
second one. Saw the second one at home. Oh my, it was a fucking train wreck. This one
How
looks
did they
just as
make a
bad.
third one if it's so bad?
Because Venom is kind of like Deadpool in the sense of
Oh.
he's just really popular. People are gonna go see it.
And he's Marvel?
He's a Marvel character. He's an alien symbiote that attaches to people and becomes the Venom character.
Yeah, I remember I played in the Spider-Man game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And that was a good game.
Very good game. But the problem is Spider-Man's not in any of these movies. He's not mentioned in the movies. Like, and without Spider-Man, Venom just doesn't make much sense. But anyway, whatever. Whatever. Anyway, go watch Venom 3.
Movie magic.
Movie magic. All right, Marie, what movie did you see first that you want to talk about?
The first movie I watched was Barbarian. It's from 2022.
Yes, no, I've seen it. I've seen it.
I just want to make sure. I don't know if our listeners are familiar with it. I wasn't familiar with it. Maybe I was. I don't know. I was expecting something different.
What were you expecting by the title of the movie?
Something like a vampire Hulk. No, not Hulk Hogan, but Conan, like Conan
Yes,
the
yes.
Barbarian.
See, I was very similar to you in that regard. I was like, oh, they made a movie about a barbarian? Finally. And no, no, no. So,
I don't
and
even know why they call it Barbarian. I understand because it's on Barbary Street, but why is it called Barbarian? That doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Is there some kind of thing on Google that says why it is that?
No, it just says that Barbarian is a 2022 American horror film starring Bill Skarsgård, Justin Long, Georgina Campbell, Matthew Patrick Davis. And the movie's about a young woman discovers the rental home she booked is already occupied by a stranger. That's right. She basically booked the Airbnb. Against her better judgment, she decides to spend the night, but soon discovers
Well,
there's a
that wasn't
lot
her
more
fault.
to fear than just an unexpected house guest.
It wasn't the
Dun, dun,
unexpected house
dun.
guest that was the thing. It was the fucking tunnel.
Yeah,
Okay,
it
let
was
me
a
ask you a
tunnel.
question.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. If you got to a tunnel like that and someone was yelling, help, help, would you go down there or would you call the police?
No, I'd yell back, no, no. That's
Right.
right.
I'm like, I'm sorry, I just met you. I mean, I wish you well. I wish you well on your journey. Thanks for letting me in the house.
Not even that. Just be like, beep, leave a message at the dial. They're like, no, help, help. And I'm like,
Oh
oh no, it
gosh.
sounds like something. Like, you know what? Wrong number. Like, yeah, I know. No, I know.
Okay, I know I have a question, but I know the answer, and
Oh
I'm gonna
wow,
say this,
you're
but
psychic.
anyway, why I just thought about it right now. The room that had the bed and the camera in it, why? Why did it have the camera in it?
The
And because
one,
the guy was fucking the thing?
yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. I don't. That's my.
Because it didn't really have anything to do with anything.
It didn't. It didn't. Another question too. If you got to an Airbnb and someone was there already, and they were already comfortable because he was already like
It was
he's there.
midnight. He was sleeping.
Yeah, he's like, hey, what's up? Why are you here? I booked this too. What would you do in that instance? Would you
You
be
know,
like, hmm?
I honestly thought about that. I was like, if they weren't both attractive people, it wouldn't have happened like that. You know what I mean? If
Well,
if
yeah, yeah.
if it was an attractive person, and I hate saying that, I would have been like, I would have been like, what's the word? I would have said, okay, yeah, I would have been convinced real easily. You know what I mean? Especially if it was the other Skarsgård brother, I'd be like, oh, I'm coming in. You ain't stopping me.
Oh wow, you were good, forcefully
It's my
just.
Airbnb. I got the
Oh
reservation right here,
wow, okay, and that's where the
and we're
residuals
sharing a
come into
bed.
play. I got you, but
We're
I got
sharing
you.
a bed.
Actually, new customer, new customer. And I thought the movie was a little bit boring, to be honest. And then the ending was stupid. Like the matter of fact, the whole thing was stupid, but it's like a 97 on Rotten Tomatoes, some crazy score, 97%. And yeah, I didn't. And the way the way the okay, spoiler alert, there's a monster in the tunnel. Okay, I don't know how you want to like
It's like a
clarify this monster.
superhuman. It's a superhuman.
Like a superhuman werewolf vampire. Like
It's not even that. It's just got
no,
a
he's
lot of, it's
not.
like a
He's
titty.
just
It's just got big titties that
that's
makes you
right.
drink its milk, and that's like its superpower.
Yeah,
I'm gonna force you to
that
drink my milk.
that is true. That
That's
is true.
disgusting.
It's hmm.
Would you just
Hey,
get killed or drink that titty milk? Like,
um, I think both happens to you anyway. In the end, you're gonna die.
well,
So,
the girl didn't die.
but yes, titty milk. But oh, it was gross. But then like the monster dies. Oh, spoiler alert. And yeah, I don't know. It was all kind of when it got to the end, it got to the end, and I was like,
I was expecting more when it got to
yeah,
the end,
exactly. I was
like
like, that
more story, more stuff
exactly.
to
I'm like that.
happen.
That's it. Anyway,
Right.
so Barbarian. It's a horror movie. It's slow. That's another
Horrible.
thing. Oh wow, look at you. Hmm.
You know,
Um,
I'm pretentious about my movies.
good. Yeah. And well, what's your rating? I mean, even though this is a couple years old, what's your rating on Barbarian?
Like a 1.5 or 2.
Yeah, I'll give it a 2 because it kept my interest, and then it
I
lost my interest.
It had one good jump scare.
That's all it takes.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? That's all.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go. Barbarian. 2 out of 5. Movie number 2.
I watched the European version of Speak No
Oh,
Evil.
yes. Yeah, the German version.
Yeah, no, because it's they're Danish and then they're also from Switzerland.
No, but I can't remember. Is the movie though?
They
What
talk in
language is it
English.
in? No, no.
They talk in English,
They do. That's right. Because I saw the movie. You're right. They talk in English. That's right. I did see
which
the
is
original. I didn't see the remake.
neither did I. With
What did
James
you think of it?
McAvoy.
No.
I would say out of the 4 movies,
Uh-huh.
I think that had the most fucked up ending. Like the one I
Oh
was like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Like I'm kind of sad about that. But
But
other than that, it was super boring. It took a long time,
it's
and I
very
don't
boring.
understand. I don't understand why this couple is like taking new kids in and out all day long. Like what? Why? Why are they doing that?
What's the point? And um, first explain the movie to people.
Oh me? Oh okay.
No, no,
So
Carlos. What do you mean?
I okay. So there's a family, a Danish family, and they meet a Swiss family at an Italian resort. And then the Swiss family says, come and hang out with us, but they're kind of weird. And so they go and hang out with them. They don't, the guy really wants to because he wants to get out of his circle or of his whatever. The wife is like very anxious about it, and they get there. Their kid can't talk. They keep showing signs of weird shit of like kind of crossing their boundaries, but just enough to like get them to be like questioning stuff, you know? So at the end, they go to leave and then they come back to get the damn bunny. So irritating. Bitch, you need to that bunny needs to go. And then they leave again. And then they get stuck. And then the wife calls the family to come pick them up. Turns out they steal kids. Oh, the husband knew that they steal kids. And then he found their kid dead in the pool. And so they tried to leave. And then, so the wife doesn't know this. So he calls them to come pick him up. They hold them down, and the guy beats up the Danish guy, steals their kid, cuts off the tongue right there in front of them, holds down the wife, holds down the husband. So the babysitter takes the kid away, and they stole a new kid. And then they take the wife and the husband into some place with rocks. They tell him to get naked, and they chuck a bunch of rocks at him and fucking kill him.
Yeah, that's yeah. I mean, don't forget to mention the part that the family goes to the other family's house.
Yeah,
basically they set themselves up essentially.
Yeah, they're acting like they're nice people, but they're really setting them up. Like I said, doing these, they invite them to come over, but then the lady's a vegetarian, but they keep serving meat, and then they're kind of being an asshole to their kid.
Oh yeah,
and like just a bunch of weird ass shit.
And it's called
he's like driving drunk.
Well, yeah. it's called Speak No Evil because, as Marie mentioned, they cut the tongue out of the kids, and that
so,
way
yeah,
they can't say shit.
The husband goes into their barn or whatever, and he sees hella pictures with hella families and hella kids, and each picture's got a new kid from the last kid and blah 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 blah. So then he sees their current kid dead, and at one point that kid tries to warn him, but he's got no tongue. But I don't know why he can't write something out, be like, hey, this family stole me and cut out my tongue.
Yeah, you're right, because he does try it, I think, at least 2 times.
Yeah,
and I'm thinking the same thing. Can't you like do something else? I'm like, but maybe yeah, you know what? Point to your tongue that's missing.
What? Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it is true. It is awkward to not have a tongue. Like, you have to have a really good explanation of, hey, why does your son not have, or doesn't have a tongue?
And if you don't have a tongue, can you not speak at all? Like, because he still had like
no, you can't really,
the tongue part still connected to his larynx.
But you can't, you know what I mean? You can't really speak without a tongue. Okay. Yeah, that's what I want you to do. Okay, I want you to put your tongue against the top of your mouth. Okay, press it like as hard as you can. Okay, now talk. Good job. Just like how the kid sounded in the movie. See? So you did a great job.
I could be an actor.
Yeah, you. Okay. The movie's called Speak No Evil. There's a remake right now in theaters starring James McAvoy. It's exactly the same movie. Because I got the other one. I kind of just skimmed through it. It's literally the same fucking movie.
Well, that's good, I guess.
On Speak No Evil?
My rating, I would say it's like a 2.5 or 3. Because I did like the end where they killed him. That was really fucked up. But like, there's a lot of stuff missing. And like I said, the kid could have done anything else.
Yeah, and I'd give it a 2.5. It was kind of like Barbarian. It had me, but I wasn't like locked in. I was like, let's just see where it goes. I'll hang on and see where it goes. And when they fucking threw rocks at him and killed him, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
interesting. Like, interesting.
Okay.
And that's a weird way to kill someone too. Just chuck some fucking rocks at them. Like they have the piles of rocks waiting for them. They've done this many times.
Folks. They're naked. Yeah. Just take your clothes off. Why? Go down there. We're gonna throw rocks at you. Like what? We're gonna stone you to death. What the fuck is going on? They should have called that one Barbarian.
Right. Yeah, that makes more sense.
And then the other one, Speak No Evil, because the titty bitch didn't speak. See? So they should have swapped them. Like, oh well, is what it is. All right, movie number 3.
Hereditary.
Oh, Hereditary. This is actually ranked on most horror lists in the top 5 scariest horror movies ever. So Hereditary, what is it about?
Okay, so there's a family of a dad, a mom, a teenage son, and then like a preteen girl. And there's a grandma that died, right? And so after the grandma dies, some shit happens. Oh, the little girl gets killed on accident. And then like just their house is basically haunted and things keep happening. And there's a lot of tension between the son and the mom because he accidentally killed the daughter on accident. And then there's just a bunch of haunted house shit. And then she goes.
Did he kill the daughter though?
I mean, it was an accident.
Yeah. He didn't.
He was driving. He didn't
tell her to stick her head out the window.
Right. But he, the mom told him to bring the kid.
No,
So
but the way the kid died was just holy shit. Let's be honest.
that
Like,
wasn't scary though. That was just
no,
like kind of
no, it wasn't
graphic.
scary. It was like holy shit.
Right.
Like
It was graphic.
yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
and then so things start happening, and then this she goes to like a support services for death, and she meets this lady who helps her do some kind of seance thingy, and she
Hmm.
thinks that she's helping her like talk to her kid, right? But really she's just bringing in some like evil spirit. And and so they do this, and then everything just kind of gets fucked up. Like the kid starts banging his face at the
School.
school, and
Hmm.
then
Hmm.
she accidentally sets the husband on fire by throwing something in the fireplace, but she thought she was going to catch on fire, but the husband got caught on fire. And then she starts acting like a fucking fly, or I don't know, a mosquito, or like a what do you call that? What's the other one? A firefly or something. She's acting kind of weird. She's flying all around the walls. She's acting really weird. And then so they're trying to get the teenage son, and then they trap him in the attic. He jumps out. He gets into this
Well,
a lot of people.
the mom's basically possessed.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what it
yeah. The
is.
mom's
Yeah.
possessed. So then, they see a bunch of naked people everywhere, and
That's
they're
right.
getting,
That's the cult from the
and
grandma.
then they're
Hmm.
going into, yeah, they find the dead grandma without her head in the attic, and it's like really weird. And then they get to the treehouse thing,
Where she
and
floats up in
then
the treehouse. Hmm.
right, and then so everyone's like being a weird cult and like praying to this weird statue thing, and then somehow magically they get the spirit of the dead girl into the teenage boy so that they can summon some old ass king guy from the
Hmm.
A
Hmm.
Circle of
Hmm.
Hell, and
That's
then the
right.
movie ends, and I'm like. The only really creepy part about that was when Tony Collette was banging her head on the attic door. Like that was really fucking creepy. And that was the only thing I was like, whoa shit, that's like I've never seen something like that before. But everything else, I was like, this is paranormal activity too. This is literally paranormal activity too. The
I,
grandparents are getting the kids to
yeah,
go do
yeah,
some
yeah,
cult
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
I'm just
enjoyed the
saying.
movie. I don't know. I enjoyed it. I like Hereditary
Mm.
because the buildup, when the movie starts, you're not expecting any of this shit. You're like, yeah, okay.
I think I kind of did. Maybe that was the problem. But then,
And,
like I said, at the end, I want something that I've never seen before.
the
That's what I
ending was
want.
something you've never seen before, though.
And that's the same thing happened in Paranormal Activity too. They bring the kids out into the yard and they're dancing around with the grandparents,
That's
and the
true.
parents are dead, and like it's a cult thing, and
Okay, yeah. I mean, was it part two?
yeah, it's part two.
No, no. Part three is the one with the There's one of them that I really liked. It may have been part three. Which one was it with the wedding guy? Part
I don't
three,
know.
right? With the
I've never
it's
seen part three.
so basically the people that move in to the house, he's a wedding videographer.
Hmm.
And weird shit starts happening. So he starts filming. He sets cameras up, of course, everywhere.
That
He's like,
might
"Oh,
be number two then.
that might be no, because see
And
number
they're filming the basement a lot because there's weird shit coming out of the basement.
no, because number two, I don't think has a tie to number one. I mean number three. I mean number three.
Number two has a tie to number one. Yes.
Yeah, number three. The only tie they have is that the neighbor across the street is part of everything. Like kind of like
Uh,
because the kid is over there anyway.
I
But
kind of
let's
like the Paranormal Activity movies, even though they might be a little goofy. So maybe I'll check that out.
no, they're fine. Honestly, part one is actually the slowest one. It's the one you're like, "Ugh, something happened already, for God's sakes."
Oh my god, I like that one. It scared me.
Part three has a crazy like scene in it where
It's that scene.
the wife walks into the kitchen and everything's gone.
Wait, don't tell me I'm gonna watch it. No, that's Paranormal Activity too.
It is part two. Everything falls from the ceiling.
Yeah,
See, that's the one with the
in the
wedding guy,
kitchen.
with the wedding videographer.
Yeah.
That one's really good. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, forget that. Hereditary. What's your rating?
Eh.
That's well,
Two
what
and
a
a
rating.
half, three.
Wow. To me, it's like a 3.5, 4. Yeah, I did like Hereditary.
I know you did.
Yeah, wow.
Like I said,
Cool.
I want something I've never seen before.
Oh, okay.
I
Okay.
want to feel something.
You want to feel something new.
Yeah.
Got it. All right. What's your number 4? Remember, we
Mm,
watched 4 movies. She's been really busy.
and
Really.
I'm reading a book too.
Wow. Wow.
And I
Look at
started
that.
listening to the Gone Girl audiobook today.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what happens, but I won't. Okay.
You know what I hate about books is
She's
that
not
the first
gone.
chapter of every book is like the trees look like this and the weather was like
Oh,
this.
always.
It's
Every
so
first chapter
annoying.
sets up everything like that.
Oh my god, so
The
annoying.
ocean
Okay,
was so calm
it was
as
glimmering across
yeah,
the
yeah.
sky.
Yeah, as steam came from her coffee mug. You're like, I don't give a shit. God damn it.
Right. And
I
she
want
was
to know what
this
kind of coffee
tall
it
and
was. It was hazelnut with a light vanilla
I
and
had a
2
ghost in
pumps
it.
of sugar. Ooh, now I'm interested.
Haunted coffee.
Haunted coffee. That's right.
It possesses you if you drink it.
Yes. Every time you drink it, you turn into like the ghost of
Samara.
the prior barista. Like Anyway,
The soulless job.
that's right. What was your fourth movie you watched?
Lake Mungo.
Okay, see this I don't know. Lake
Ooh.
Mungo. This
Yes.
movie old?
It's from 2008 and
Oh
it's
yes,
Australian.
this would be old. Okay. Okay.
I don't know what you consider old.
Well, I would consider any movie prior to 2020 old because most people have seen movies prior to 2020. If I mentioned a movie like from 2019, oh yeah, no, I saw that. Like a 5 year grace period. Did you see that
Okay.
shit yet? Not yet. What the fuck? What's wrong with you? My residuals haven't come in. Oh,
So-
okay. Anyway, Lake Mungo. Lake Mungo. Alice drowns while swimming, and her family begins experiencing events in their home. The family hires basically a paranormal person who
A medium,
investigates.
manium, a
Yep,
medium.
un, investigates Alice's secret double life and leads them all to Lake Mungo. Okay, sounds very interesting.
Hmm. So
Okay.
it's like interview style and
Oh, okay. I got you. So it's like you
like a
ever seen,
documentary. It's a mockumentary.
yeah, you ever seen The Last Exorcism?
Mm-mm.
Okay, anyway, that's what it's like. Go ahead. Break it down, Lake Mungo.
Okay, I don't even know where to start because I feel like maybe I wasn't paying attention hard enough to
Oh
be
god
like,
damn it.
this is oh this that and da, da, da. So basically,
Wait, time out. Did you watch it on Tubi?
no, I pirated. I didn't
Okay,
do that.
because
I
it's
didn't do
free on
pirate Bay.
Tubi. Tubi's
Yeah,
Tubi's free, people.
I oh okay, I didn't know that.
Yes. Yes.
There's some other movies I'm gonna watch on Tubi. I can't remember what, but oh, the Garden of the Night one. It's about like a lot of abuse and stuff. So anyway, so what happens is that it's a family. They're at like some lake, and the daughter dies, and then they go home, and for like a few months, they think that they're experiencing like paranormal activity with the girl, but really, and then so they hire this medium, and they're coming in, and so the brother is like setting up cameras everywhere in the house and be like, look, we found Alice. Look, there's Alice right there. But then the brother comes out because he hates the medium. He's like, no, I just put the pictures in there. They're not really that.
Oh, he
I,
tricked them.
I, yeah. And so the mom was really mad. She was like, I can't believe you did that because we thought we were talking to Alice, right? And so I don't know what happens. Oh, they find, oh, but they're looking at the tapes. And for some reason, one of their neighbors is in the tape. He's like, it's really creepy the way that they put it though, because it looks like he's not moving, but he's just kind of huddled somewhere, like whatever, behind
Check it
something. And
off.
so apparently, this daughter had a safe, like a
Okay.
secret place in her room that was like a fireplace, and she had a tape where she had sex with the neighbors, but she was only 16. She used to babysit for them, and it looked like it was consensual, but
You
it
can
wasn't. It
tell.
didn't
Yeah.
because just the way that it was set up. And so there's this tape of her having sex with the neighbors. And like, why did she do that? Why did she do that? I don't know. So I don't really know what this has to do with anything. And I think it's more about grief and like the way that they set up the movie and how everything works together, how they're just looking for answers. So anyway, so at one point they figure out that Alice, the daughter, went to this camp during school, and she was like digging and putting her phone away. Like she put her cell phone in the ground and then covered it up. So they go over there to the place where this camp was, and they find her phone. And then on the video of her with her phone, she's walking up to somebody just standing there. And when she gets to the person, it's her when she's dead. It was
Oh shit.
the body that they discovered in the lake. That's who she saw. So then they think what happens is that I don't know if Alice herself went back over there and buried the phone, or if the dead thing took over her body and went and did it for her, and she knew she was going to die. We don't know how she died in the lake. She just did. And so then eventually the family just decides to move, and that's it. And then, oh, and at some point they realize that the daughter, Alice, had the same medium as them because of that dead person. And so then they move, and they're like, yeah, we just moved and now we have to get over it. But then at the very end of the movie, they keep showing these pictures that were supposedly had Alice, that the son had like fixed up. But they really, at some other point, actually did have the real Alice in it somewhere, but you really couldn't tell because the focus was over here. And that was kind of creepy, and that's how the movie ends.
It sounds like it doesn't sound too bad. Sounds like I might have to watch this movie. Lake Mungo.
It's Australian. It doesn't have subtitles.
Oh my god.
I can't understand what they're saying.
They speak English.
I know they don't.
Yes, they
No,
do.
they don't.
Yes, they do.
It's a weird English.
What do they sound like?
Oi. Alice fell in the lake, and we don't know where she went.
I understand you clearly. You sounded like, oh yeah, Alice fell in the lake. I don't know where she went, but that's more like Irish or
I was gonna
Scottish.
say that sounds like Scottish.
Yeah. Anyway, so what's your rating of Lake Mungo on Tubi?
I will give it a 3.
That's actually
Or
pretty good.
a 3.5. A 3.5. Because it is kind of when they show this video at the very end, when they show the clips of the doctored clips with the actual ghost Alice in it, and they showed out and they pointed out, it's like, oh shit, there she was. She was really there the whole time. That is kind of creepy. But
Okay.
like,
All right. All right.
do you also want to hear about the book that I'm reading?
You gonna read the book now?
No, I'll just tell
Oh
you
my
some
God.
stuff. So it's The Ring, the book.
Oh, interesting.
And so
Okay.
the book came first before
I
either
hope.
one of the
Okay. Yeah, I
movies.
hope so.
And I'm after the part where he first sees the video
Okay.
and he's trying to see, he wants someone to watch it with him, but he's not sure, right? At this point, he doesn't know that that's how you get someone. So he goes to a friend of his, not like his husband or a lover or anything. He goes to a friend of his that's kind of a dick. He's raped a few women and he's kind of an asshole.
He should watch the video. Yeah.
Yeah, right. And so, but he's like, the video is different. So I'm going to have to watch Ringu to see if the video in the book is the same as the video in the Japanese version because it's different than it is in the American version. And I was wondering how they would do that, But you know what the fucked up thing is? And not the fucked up thing, and the annoying thing is, it's 3 goddamn books.
Oh, so you tell me like the first movie's 3 books?
I don't know. I haven't gotten through it.
Oh. So you might be like all the movies are the 3 books. Oh, there's no way the second movie's a book because that movie sucked balls.
Girl, no.
Girl, no.
Girl,
no.
no. Girl, no. Do not ever watch the second movie. It is trash. It is horrible. It takes all the fun out of the first one.
It's so bad.
It's
It's so bad.
No, I can't. And
They tried to add like a lot of like mythology that was
lore.
nonsense.
Yeah.
Lore that made no sense.
This is why I don't do sequels, is because a lot of the times that's what happens, and I just can't. It just takes all the fun out of the first one.
That's why sequel's hard because either you don't tell us anything in the first movie, and honestly, don't tell us anything in the second movie. Just have us hanging.
Yeah, it was
once-
all that. Don't say, just show. Don't
Because
tell,
once
just
you
show.
try to tell the lore, then you ruin the whole thing, and it can be good.
It becomes mystical and weird, and
Yeah. And it's not just that too. It's like you try to create a lore of the first movie that was like, man, that was so good, but explain to me in part 2. We'll explain a little bit, but Ring 2 try to like overdo it. Here's some fucking horses, okay, and they're going crazy.
and she comes out of the bathtub or something. And
Yeah,
it's
yeah. I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck happened to the TV? Yeah, the TV broke, so the bathtub works.
Right, yeah. Okay, so apparently Samara is like the original Samara in the book is like connected to a water god. That's why there's so much water everywhere. So and it's like they explained it differently. And I saw it in a video. So the whole water thing is a point in the movie. That's why she comes out of the bathtub, I guess, or goes in the bathtub. I don't fucking know in the second one, but that's why there's water everywhere. When it's not because she comes out of the wells, because her god has to do with water. And you know what the weird thing is? They don't explain anything about how Samara came to be the person that she is. That would have been better in the second one.
In the second one, they just explained that wasn't she just drowned in a well? Or
Yeah, no, they say that in the first one. We already knew that.
Yeah, we knew
We
that.
fucking knew that.
Exactly. We knew that. Part 2 or whatever. Part 2 would have been better if it was like now on a laser disc, because no one has a laser disc player, and they're like, oh, how do we watch this? I don't know. eBay? Go to eBay, buy a laser disc player. Like,
how do you think that would exist today? Because apparently she had psychic abilities. She could control technology, which there is a word for it, and I don't remember. But
it's residuals.
Residual technology,
It's residual
psychology,
technology. Yes.
Residual psychologically.
There you go. There you go.
Say
There you
words.
go. Psychic powers that control technology. Psychic powers that control technology. And Google says it's called, telekinesis. There you go.
No, that's not.
That's what Google said.
No, I know, but that's not it.
No, it's true, because telekinesis, you can control mobile telephone devices.
But I mean, you can control anything if you have telekinesis.
Sorry.
Bam. You just answered your own question, dummy. You
I
can
don't-
control anything with
But
telekinesis.
she controlled
I know.
technology.
It's stupid. She's the saint of technology. I don't know. It's
The
dumb.
saint, the devil, whatever she
Yeah,
was.
yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
But it'd be the same though. Like now it's like, I guess, because you're right. No one really.
It's a
Okay,
haunted YouTube channel.
Well, it's not that. You got DVDs.
What if it
but-
was in Redbox? Ooh.
Oh yeah, she had like, and it was like a fake cover of like a princess. And everybody's, oh, this looks like it might be interesting. Oh, look, starts.
No, it doesn't have any cover at all, like it did with the VHS. There's no cover for it.
But why would you rent it?
How about this? You get one movie and you get a second one free.
And the second
And it
one's
just
just
pops out.
hers.
Yeah, it just pops out.
And it doesn't say it though. Just another one just pops out. You're like, oh wait, what's the second one? I don't know.
It might
Let's
be
go.
porn, but let's put it in.
Oh, good point. Every man will fall for that. So good
Yeah,
call.
exactly.
Good call.
I know I should be an actor.
That's not what an actress does. It's more like a producer. But okay.
I'm kidding. You know
Yeah.
the books though. Okay, so one of them's labeled Ring. The second one's labeled Swirl, and then the third one's labeled Loop. No,
Oh, so they're totally different.
Spiral.
Okay, there you go.
And they're all like 250 pages. Oh my god.
That's not too big for a book.
Oh my god. 3 of them.
Anyway,
though?
all right. Well, there you go. 3 books, actually 4 books, because you listen to an audio book too. Look at you.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And does audio count as reading? Will you
Yes.
tell people you read that book on Girl if you listen to
I
it?
don't know. Do you tell people you read a book when
Yes,
you
you
listen
do.
to it on audio?
Yes,
Okay.
because you extracted the same information as reading it, so you know what the book entails compared to the person that doesn't.
And the whole point of reading is so that you could get a bigger vocabulary and become more critical of thinking-y.
Well, I also
And-
think it's also visually too. Like you're creating the visuals yourself when you're
But
reading.
you're still doing that with an audio.
It is true, but with an audio, I think you can zone out.
Yeah,
You know what I
I
mean?
definitely do that. I do that even when I'm reading.
True. You get because you. So like when I've read the 2 books I've ever read, one was a Spider-Man comic, which is 16 pages, and the other one was the Bible. I
Good for
zoned
you.
out. Because you're trying to just get through it. You know what I mean? Sometimes you're like, shit, I'm already 7 chapters in. I'm gonna try to get to 10. You're not even trying to read the book. You're just trying to get to chapter 10. Like, oh my goodness. Anyway, Marie's on a educational journey. So there you go. There you go. So yeah, that's pretty much what I got. I'll tell you what. We will take a break on Nerd Talking the Podcast. We'll be right back after this.
You ever wonder where to get cheap gizmos and gadgets and electronics? You want to know how to get things real cheap? Listen to my podcast, Boosted It. We got Nintendos, Xbox, computers. You need television sets, you know, the ones with the tubes.
No one wants to listen to your show, Tony. It's really stupid. I mean, you know nothing about electronics, and, you know.
The show would be better if you weren't here, but I had to bring you here because I'm married to your mother, and she wants you not to be hanging around all those hooligans out there. Now shut up, I'm trying to promote my
You
show.
don't even know what a smartphone is. I mean, you're an idiot.
It does, you know what? You know nothing.
Smartwatch, huh?
A what?
Smartwatch, you know, on your wrist.
Watches aren't smart, they just tell you time. The smart one is reading the watch, me, knowing the time.
Idiot, that's what you are.
What are you talking about?
You're stupid, you know nothing. Get out of
You know,
here.
you need to just sit over there. I bought you a soda pop.
Yeah, man.
Didn't I get you some candy or something?
Shut it up, your ass.
Shut up. Anyway,
God.
the show's called Boosted It.
You
That's
stole
not
it.
what you think, but it's a great show for kids.
It's a criminal.
And,
He's a loser and a criminal.
what is it now?
You heard me. I
I
hate
swear
you.
to God. I swear to God. Your mother,
What about my mother?
God bless her soul.
She's not even dead. What are you talking about?
I know she's not dead. Sometimes I wish she was dead.
I mean, what?
Anyway,
I'm gonna tell my mom.
oh, you're going to tell your mother
Yeah,
that,
I'm
huh?
gonna tell my mom you said that.
You know, nobody likes you anyway.
Everybody likes me. My mom
Not
likes
even your
me.
father.
Huh?
That's why he left you.
My father died in an accident, you son of a bitch.
Well, he left you. Anyway, he wanted to leave. He left. So
What?
why you... doesn't matter.
that's not right.
The show's called Boosted It. This kid's a punk. You want to know about gizmos, gadgets, who's and
knows
what's?
nothing.
Listen to it anyway. It's on every platform. Anything you want to do's.
No.
You can even buy it at Radio Shack.
Radio Shack doesn't exist. That's why you're an idiot.
What do you mean Radio Shack doesn't
You're
exist?
stupid.
You know what doesn't exist?
What? Tell me, huh?
Your father. Ha ha. Gotcha, punk.
And now back to Nerds Talking the Podcast. Welcome back to Nerds Talking the Podcast. I'm here with Marie. I'm Lafayette. Remember to rate, subscribe, review, turn on notifications, tell your friends every Friday, new episodes of Nerds Talking the Podcast. And Marie's trying to say something. She must be muted. I can't tell. Or she's just, nope, still saying something, but speak no evil. I don't. No, can't, nothing. Okay.
He's retarded.
Yeah. Oh, Carlos is here. All right.
It's a ghost. It's a ghost.
Carlos has joined us in the second half of the show, and
For the Hail
wow.
Mary.
Look who's here. Look who is here. So there you go. Carlos missed the first half of the show where we gave important information to
What a
individuals,
loser.
business information about how residuals work. And Carlos, what is a residual?
Ooh, that's a good question.
It's kickback.
Huh?
Correct. It is correct.
Wait,
It
what
is
did we
kickback match.
establish that it was?
We established, first of all, you
Yeah.
thought it was repeat
Repeat.
repeat
It's a repeat.
customers.
Yeah.
And I
it's
said, and
repeat
then I was
money.
wrong, and I said that it was actually
Passive income.
passive but return income from repetitive, action in a sense. And then we looked it up and it was actually all wrong. And the thing we learned from that was we sound very confident about everything we said. That was what we learned. It's
We can really
confidence.
start a cult.
Yeah, exactly. You need to have confidence when you bullshit. There's one guy running for president. He's so good at it. He's the
They're
most
both
confident.
kind of good at it.
But one is a really good at like just the confidence spewing out of every word and telling himself, pretty sure I'm right. Like, I'm pretty sure I got that.
Does he think he's right? I think he knows he's not right, and that's why he's saying the things that he is. He knows he's not right, but he says them anyway.
But
Because then he'll go back later on and say, like, oh, I knew it like this.
Well, no, it's because somebody corrected him. That's why. Because he walked off whatever stage he was on and go, hey, it's
But then he'll admit
this.
that he said it on purpose.
I don't know. He's just we know what that we don't politics. Just they're out of hand. Anyway, Carlos, what are you up to besides a new baby that's probably just destroying everything around you and your mental frame?
Babies.
Just trying to get some sleep.
Oh, okay. It sounds like somebody that needs sleep. Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Why'd you do that to yourself?
Why?
I can't imagine.
I mean, it makes no sense.
I
Makes no
know.
sense. I mean, you got to restart the whole cycle again.
You could have got a cat.
Yeah, you could have. I don't
That's
know.
true because they're pretty take care of themselves pretty well.
Yeah, got one
Put
leg
a
across.
box of sand and they'll shit in it.
Not even
Yeah,
that.
my black cat just did.
Just put a box on the floor, period, and they'll just sleep in it all day. Did you know if you take tape, black tape, blue tape, whatever tape, and put a box on the floor, a cat will lay in it all day?
Wait, what did you do?
What does the tape have to do with anything?
Because as soon as they see a box, they go into it. That's
But
what
where
it
do you
is.
put where
What
do you
does
put
the
the tape?
tape have to do with
You
anything?
take blue tape, right? And you put it on
Okay.
the floor, like meaning you create a box.
Oh, you make a square on the
Oh.
floor.
Yeah, you
or
put a
rectangle.
square
I
on the
thought you meant
floor.
a
There you
box,
go.
like a physical box.
Yeah, you put a square on the floor.
Mm,
They will lay in
wow.
that thing, and they
I'll
will
have to
think
test it.
it's a box. Cats like boxes more than anything. Don't buy
It gives them
toys.
comfort.
Oh, they love it. You know why? Because cats love it being like what's that?
Enclosed.
Yeah, like you do to babies. Was it swaddle?
Swaddle.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Cats
Yeah.
love that. Cats and yeah. So anyway, so
literally just shut the goddamn
well, you have a cat really.
Go
It's
ahead.
just loud right now.
And don't
and
get beat
pooping,
up by Bernie.
So there you
Oh
go.
God.
So Carlos, what have you watched? Anything? Did you watch Transformers? Did you
Transformers
watch
1.
anything else since you've been
Substance?
Okay, that's right. You watched also Substance, the movie that somebody said 5 out of 5. That's
This
right.
this movie is no more than a 2, maybe
The
2.5.
Substance. That's right. Starring Demi Moore and Hot Tits McGee. That's right. That's right. The Substance. I also saw that as well because after Marie touted 5 out of 5, I was like, I have to watch The Substance. I mean, I cannot not watch it. And Marie's
Did
covering
it
her nose
smell
'cause
that bad in your place? No,
your cat.
It's literally right there, and he takes the nastiest shits ever. Oh my God.
What do you feed your cat?
He eats, you know what? He had chili beans last night.
Wow. You give your cat beans and you wonder why it smells bad when you
I
use the
didn't even
restroom.
think about it.
Oh my. Anyway,
Bro, he's weird.
5 out of 5 for Marie for The Substance. Carlos saw it and he was like, what kind of shit is this? So Carlos,
Stupid.
you got to tell us
movie.
about your take on The Substance.
Well, it just the idea it makes no sense. They advertise The Substance as creating a newer and better version of yourself, but you're one. So that makes no sense because you're not one, even though every time she would call the hotline or the emergency line and complain about the younger self taking time from her, it goes, balance it out. You're one. And the guy hung up. I'm like, so basically he's just trying to tell them, you guys are one, you think as one. So it should be working out.
Maybe it's a hive mind.
But clearly it's not, because once she's asleep for 7 days, she knows nothing what's going on until she wakes up and sees the mess in the apartment.
That's because she's sleeping.
Huh?
That's because she's asleep. You don't know what's going on when you
Exactly.
sleep. I call the cops on my neighbors.
Oh my God. So anyway, if the idea was when you switch every 7 days, because they switch blood, that's how they end up switching, is you also gain the memory of what happened during that week. That would make sense because then you can live vicariously through the person, or so you know what's going on, so you can plan for what's going on. That's not happening. And all the movie proves is women can't be friends with women. Women can't trust women. The younger one kept stealing time from Demi Moore,
I
kept
saw
making her more grotesque because she was greedy. She didn't want to switch at 7 days, but she knew the rules. And Demi Moore, for some reason, didn't want to terminate it. I would have terminated that shit first week it happened. Because I'm not living through this person. I have no contact with this person. And how did she even get a goddamn job? She didn't have a social security number. How'd she
Okay, you
get
know what's
checks?
funny? I thought about that when she got hired. I thought, wait a
Yeah.
second.
you guys are thinking way too deep about this. Like, who cares?
I was like, how did you get hired? You have
How'd you
no
get work?
ID, no
How are there, okay,
identification.
how are
Like,
there like
you don't.
500 Deadpools in a universe? Like, it don't make sense. Shut up. Like,
That does make sense. That
That's a
part actually makes
multiverse.
sense.
That
That's
does
a
make
multiverse. That
total
actually makes sense.
sense.
string theory.
It
Total
just
sense.
makes more
Butterfly
sense
effect,
than
I don't care.
that makes
See,
way more
exactly,
sense.
exactly.
Look, it makes way more sense than me shitting out another version of myself, and then he's gonna go, I'm gonna get a job right now. Really? How? I don't know. Like I got it though. Don't worry.
Exactly. You even
He's a
have
good-
you have to
he's
have
a
an
good
ID to even
citizen.
do an OnlyFans. So she couldn't have done that either because she didn't have an ID.
What?
And how did Demi Moore survive that thing coming out of her back? How
That
did
is true.
that
Because
happen?
the substance, it's
She
the
should be
substance.
dead.
It makes
No, she
you
should
live.
be dead.
She
But
should be dead.
my
A
problem
full
is
human came out of her back.
my problem with the movie wasn't that so much.
Okay, Deadpool doesn't die ever because he doesn't get fucking injured, and same with Wolverine. And you guys think that that's okay, but this
It's
person coming out of another
because-
back.
Because we're understanding it as a comic book world. We're understanding the idea. This doesn't make any sense. A whole person came out of your back. Where did that person come from to where you still have your organs and everything intact?
And your spine.
Yeah,
Like
everything.
Gremlins. You said exactly like Gremlins.
No, Gremlins is different. It popped out
They
little
pop
balls,
out like little
like
tiny
little
balls.
eggs
They pop out.
almost. Yeah. This is my problem with the movie. The flaw was this. Why would you
The
want
movie.
another version of yourself younger? It makes sense if I took the substance and I became younger. But why
Well,
would
that's
you
just
want
it. It wasn't even a
another?
younger Demi Moore.
No. I know. I'm just saying though, in general, why would you want that? I don't understand why
I
she
don't understand
wanted
that either
I didn't get
because that's
that.
not. How does that add to your life? How does that? I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
get it.
I would
It's-
get it if, let's say, the other thing popped out and you more or less took over that body. And then you knew in 7 days you had to go back and switch because or else it would, everything's gonna be thrown off. So you're always in
yeah,
control
exactly.
of it.
So you
That
become
makes
that younger
sense.
self for 7 days.
Yeah, yeah.
Then you have
That
to go
makes
back
sense.
to your regular self for 7 days and
Yeah,
switch
yeah.
back to the younger one.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that would make total sense. But you still couldn't get a job.
Well, yeah, because if you went back, say you went back to the producer or whatever, and you're like, no, that is me, believe me. And he's like, what? No, I'm telling you, it's me. And like you somehow convince him and you're fine. But you're right. You can't get a job. That's not you. Why do you want to do that? I don't understand that. I didn't
So
understand
you're
that part.
hoping that the producer will get the studio to cut checks in
Hey,
the other
like in the-
person's name, like in
Yeah,
Demi's
yeah.
name.
Yeah, exactly. Or your older self goes back to the studio going, look, I have a cousin. She's coming in from wherever. She'd be great to replace me, but she doesn't have paper. Whatever it is. Whatever. Illegal shit. Doesn't matter.
Or you
The
could just be
point
like, hey, I
being,
need you to deposit my checks into this account.
yeah.
That's it.
The point being,
Well, how
though,
long
is
was this going on? For 3 months? Like, she had Demi Moore's money. Didn't matter.
But how is she going to get it?
no, but I was gonna say, how does she get any of the
Because she
money?
doesn't have
has
any
no
memory of Demi. She
identification.
doesn't have any memory of like ATM numbers,
It doesn't
passwords,
doesn't make
anything like that.
sense. He doesn't have
Credit.
any.
I guess
You
you
could
can
just
steal
wait-
the credit cards, sure.
But again, how is she getting paid for her massive new TV show?
She hasn't yet. They haven't gotten that far because he's a thief and he's a thief. He didn't pay her, but she's not worried about it because she's on Demi Moore's money. There you go.
You need a reason because
Wow.
you get this movie a 5. So
you
that's
guys
good.
you guys are thinking weird shit. You guys are thinking
No,
about
I'm
it way
no.
too hard.
I
Like,
think of normal shit when I watch movies in general. I'm like that doesn't. No, that doesn't
makes sense.
make
but
sense.
I mean, does it make sense for a huge hemoglobin of fucking
No, that part
What
was
did you call
stupid
it?
as shit
What
too.
did you call it?
hemoglobin?
No. You call it some sort of. Oh, you referred to it
Oh,
like several times.
Birkenstock. No,
Bergdahl.
wait.
Yeah.
Cronenberg.
Yeah, Cronenberg.
Cronenberg.
That's
like
the guy's
over and
last
over.
name.
Cronenberg. Yeah, the director. Yeah.
Oh, is
That's
it
the-
okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the
And that didn't
original.
make any
Like,
sense to me either. When she showed up at the door of the studio and security's like, "Oh, they were looking for you," he didn't go. What?
Yeah, that part was
you
dumb
guys are
as
thinking
shit.
about it way too fucking
No.
deep,
That
bro.
part was really dumb.
No, that was
because
super dumb because she had
open
a
the door.
picture stapled to her
Just,
face.
yeah,
He opens the door and he goes, "Oh, they've been waiting for you." I'm like, "What?
like,
Who?
do you not see
What?"
this huge grotesque monster in front of you with like an
The
arm
point is
sticking
that
out the
the
back? Oh my
society
God.
wasn't paying attention that hard.
Do you think, wait, that's what you got out of it?
No, I mean that like that last piece. It's like society really wasn't paying attention that hard. They just want like something. They don't even want substance. See, there you go.
They
It's a
just
whole
want
metaphor.
Okay,
They
but
don't
I
want
would have got that
substance.
if they were
Like,
looking for like the hot young chick. They don't care as long as they get the hot young chick. But that's not what showed up at the door. The blob showed up at the door.
No, the
With
ending
the
was dumb
stupid.
altogether.
It
The
was
ending was dumb.
stupid.
When
It was
and
dumb.
like
Like
when the tit.
what Marie said, she gave birth to a tit. That was so stupid.
So
That was so
stupid.
dumb.
I mean, I watched it almost like they're just trying to create shock factor at this point.
Yeah,
That's what
like
they're trying
Demi
to do.
Moore's face was attached to this thing. It
Yeah,
reminded
yeah,
me
yeah,
of the
yeah.
thing that with the spider came out of
And
the
Demi,
face.
yeah, and her face was in the puddle. Yeah.
Yeah, when it crawled on top of the star.
Yeah.
And then they just scrubbed it away like it was nothing. I mean, that's what people thought. That's what people. At the end, the message was a little more clear. The end of the message was like, "Okay, you're here once, and then they'll just sweep it away, and that's it."
Oh no,
Nobody's
that's
gonna
what I got
remember.
out of it. In the end, it's like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
when your
Nobody
time
gave
has
a shit.
passed, who cares?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Bring the new person in, roll the old shit out. We're done with you.
But isn't anybody gonna show up at her apartment, even like weirdo next door? And
no, we didn't care
someone to
about
show up.
her.
I'm like,
Oh, she scared him. Remember when she came out
no,
as
no,
the
no. I got that, but isn't anybody gonna do a welfare check? Hey, she didn't show up. Why does this blob thing show up? Then you're gonna see the husk laying on the ground
Oh my
on the
God,
bathroom
you're doing
floor.
too much.
Yeah, you're thinking about this way too much. Social security
Boy,
numbers,
this
IDs,
if
bank
you
accounts.
but if you're giving this a 5 out of 5, you have to
5.
think about it. A 5 out of 5. You should join Rotten Tomato critic list because you guys judge the crappiest movies and give it
No,
such
wait a second. Wait
high
a second.
rate.
No, wait a second.
Wait a second.
Carlos. Carlos thinks Wolverine and Deadpool is a 5. Like it is not.
Absolutely.
It is not. Why? It's just action. It's stupid. We even say how repetitive it is and how it's just a cash grab.
First of all, that movie's not a 5. I mean, it's not a 5. Deadpool Wolverine's not a 5. But Substance is not a 5. It is not a rewatchable movie.
I might rewatch it.
You might.
What's not 5 out of 5? Oh,
Deadpool
Werewolf.
Wolverine.
Oh,
Deadpool.
I keep calling it werewolf.
Oh, did I give it a 5? I thought
Yes,
I gave
you
it
did.
a 4.5.
No, you said it's so rewatchable. I don't know why they're not going to give it an Oscar.
Yeah, I
The
know.
Oscars are whack.
My argument was, why don't they give sci-fi movies Oscars?
Why don't they give this one
Because
an
movies
Oscar?
like
It was
this
so
bring people to the
good.
theater.
It was so good. It
How
should
many
deserve
seats do
an
you think were
Oscar.
filled in Substance? I'm gonna say 6,
What?
maybe 12.
What'd you say? What was the question?
Oh, how much money did this
How many
Substance
people
make?
went to the theater to
And
watch
so now we're
Substance?
basing it off money?
No, I'm just saying movies that bring people to the theater, put asses in seats, should be considered for Oscars. Not some bullshit story like The Substance.
No, that's stupid.
Ooh.
Because then we're just basing it off the same thing. People with money. Only the things that have money will be making Oscars. Like only
it's a
the rich
popularity
white people with
contest.
money
You
can
heard
make
of this
decisions
before?
on the
It's called the
Oscars.
Billboard Awards. Billboard Award is a popularity contest.
Yeah, but that's a Billboard Award. No one pays attention.
All right, you guys have to guess. I already pulled it up. How much money did the Substance make worldwide?
I don't know. How much
What was the budget?
people make or do movies usually make? It made a lot of money, didn't it?
I asked you a question.
Worldwide,
How much money?
90.
Would you say
Yeah.
90 million? All right,
90.
Marie.
All right. 89 million.
Oh my gosh, she's
89,990.
The price is right.
$1.
$1.
If you would have said $1, you would have won. It made $39 million.
Hey, now.
Wait,
I bet you that
30
movie though
Wow.
cost maybe 10 million to make.
No,
So
no.
wait, is that good?
I don't know.
If it
Dennis
costs
Quaid,
10 million,
Demi
that's
Moore,
good.
and the other
Oh,
young.
Demi
forget
Moore.
her
You think
name.
Demi Moore gets a big paycheck these days? I don't think
It
so.
doesn't matter. Even if you're giving her 2, you give Dennis 2, you give the other girl maybe.
Wait, who's
half.
Dennis?
Dennis
I mean,
Hopper?
Randy. No,
Dennis Quaid?
Yeah, Dennis Quaid, right? Yeah,
Oh,
not Randy.
man.
Dennis Quaid.
Dennis
He's gonna
Quaid.
get
I
at
don't
least
think
2 or
I don't
not
think
more.
he's getting 2 million for that.
And that girl's a coming up star, and she showed her
Yeah,
titties.
she
So
probably
like,
made-
She ain't getting $1 million either.
No, maybe half, but still, there's half your budget.
damn, these people don't make any money. So wait, so is 39 million based off a 10 million budget? That's not good?
I don't
Well,
think
it's
a
good.
10 million
It
budget,
depending
that's what I think.
on the marketing budget. That's where it comes
Oh,
down to.
Okay.
A lot of movies, their main budget is the marketing budget. So when people say the Joker cost $200 million to make, yeah, because the marketing budget was like $80 million.
So how much was the market
Oh, I don't know.
for what Deadpool?
Okay,
Oh,
so the budget was
Deadpool.
17.5 mil for the substance.
That's how much it cost to make.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And does that
The
include the
box
market
office was
cost?
34. So it doubled its budget.
For a movie like that, that's actually pretty good, to be honest, because it
There you
wasn't.
go.
They probably never thought they'd make $30 million off that movie.
No.
And then they turn around and sell it to somebody like HBO or some shit, and they pay them $10 million on
And
top
it's
of
still
that.
in the theaters. It hasn't even come out on
Oh no,
home.
it'll be out of theaters next week. Don't worry about that.
Well,
Matter of
it
fact,
still had a good run.
if any of you guys want to watch Joker 2, October 30th. There you go.
I'm busy.
Digital already.
I'm busy.
Already. Wow,
I'm really
That's
sad that
tough
I
to
don't.
do.
I would like to watch it, but at the same time, since it's got such bad reviews, I'm just like, I don't know if I can bring myself to waste my time. I'm on a track to find the scariest movie of all time. And
Scariest movie?
yes,
Now, what would you
What does the internet say is
deem
the scariest movie?
It's always The Exorcist.
everyone says something different.
It's always that. No. Every list has The Exorcist as number one. I tell you.
No,
Everyone.
that's not
I
scariest movie.
would believe that.
Every
I don't think
list
it's
has
scary.
it.
It's just gross and creepy.
I think it's scary the first time you see it psychologically. It's
Mhm.
not scary like jump scare or anything. It's
Yeah.
just because to me, psychological horrors are worse than just jump scare horrors.
Mhm.
Something that makes you think afterwards, like, hell no. Nope. Don't want any part of that. That's worse than any type of, monster horror or some bullshit.
Yeah. So I think I have only watched, you weren't here, Carlos. I watched 4 new movies and none of them were really that scary. One of them had a jump scare and that was good. Other than that, but I think the scariest movie of all time, and I will say it, I don't care. It's The Ring. It really is.
The
What?
Ring.
All the little kids at school will not watch it. Anyone, all of Gen Zers, they refuse to watch it.
Really?
Well,
Yeah.
according to a study done in Europe,
In Europe? Oh, we don't care,
You
but go
crazy
ahead.
here's a list of the
Europeans.
20th scariest movies.
Oh, here
according
we
to
go.
The study.
You're starting at number 20, I hope.
And
20.
how old is the study?
Oddity.
Oh, yeah. What year? This is
Oh,
new
this
because the Oddity just came out.
was-
Has to be new.
Yeah, just this month. 10,
Yeah, the Oddity
24,
just came
2024.
out.
Oddity.
Okay,
I think I
go
have
for
heard
it.
of
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
but
yeah.
okay, hold on. Oddity.
Oddity.
Number 20. I've seen
That's
it.
number 20.
Mhm.
Insidious 2.
Seen it.
I think I've seen it. Is that where the guy gets possessed or they go into his mind or something like that?
Yeah, it's where they go into his mind. Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. Not
The
scary.
Autopsy of Jane Doe.
Oh, Carlos and I saw that. Seen it. Yeah.
Is it good?
Pretty good.
Okay, I think that was one of the ones that I needed that was on my list.
They do an autopsy of a possessed girl, and she's still possessed even though she's dead.
Are they? Is that like a found footage?
No,
No.
Wait, what do you say that? Oddity? No.
no,
Wait,
the autopsy of
autism?
Jane Doe.
Autopsy of Jane Doe. I need things written down in front of me, otherwise
So
I
it's
will
spelled
fuck that shit.
ODDTITTY.
Yes, I know how to spell autopsy.
That was odd titty. Carlos, next one.
A Quiet Place 2.
Oh, seen it.
Oh,
I like that one. Okay.
the one with his name is Killian Murphy, not Cillian Murphy, by the way.
Yeah.
Silly-
So
the
that's
one.
scary. That movie is scary.
Cillian Murphy.
I don't
Okay.
find that those movies scary, but next.
Babadook. The
Oh,
Babadook.
yeah. That's a Netflix one. That one's good. Okay.
It is good.
Paranormal Activity at 15.
It's yeah.
Okay,
I
yeah,
think that
okay.
one's a scary one.
Now, Marie, did you watch the one with the original ending?
Who? What? Which?
Paranormal Activity.
I don't know. I
So-
watched the
So
one where.
before,
Yeah. Go ahead.
okay, before the movie studio bought it,
Mhm.
the original ending was the cops come in and they shoot her and they kill her.
Oh no, I didn't see that
Oh,
one.
okay. All right, next
That sounds better though.
one. Carlos is hold on. He's making a move.
Ew.
Oh, and he has a baby in
Wah,
his
wah,
hands.
wah.
So now Caden makes his first appearance on the podcast, and he's going to finish the rest of the list.
Oh, he sounds like a
Yes.
baby.
Well, he's
Cool,
The Descent.
cool.
The Descent. Yep, a good one again. I've seen so far all of these. Okay.
Not scary
Uh,
or Paranormal Activity is scary, but
What
Okay, go ahead.
number? What number are we on?
The Descent is number 14.
Okay.
are you writing? Are you going down?
Yeah, he's going down.
Okay.
Yes.
Number 13.
Wait, let's take bets on what the scariest movie is.
Hold on. Wait. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. I'm gonna still stick to The Exorcist as number one.
Okay,
Okay.
I will say that it is at least in the top 3.
No. What's your guess as number one?
God, I don't know. I will say
The
The Exorcist.
Ring. Say The Ring.
I want it to be The Ring, but I guarantee it's probably The Exorcist.
Okay. Carlos,
How
what's
about
your
this?
guess?
We don't even know because people won't even watch The Ring.
What's
I
your
already know
guess
the
on
list
number
though,
one?
so I can't tell you.
What?
Oh,
I already
okay.
know the list, so I can't
Got
tell
it.
you.
All right. Number 13.
The Dark and the Wicked.
Don't
What
know
is
it.
that?
Don't know it. Now I'm interested. Okay. The Dark and the Wicked. All right. I'm gonna have to. Okay.
2020.
Number 12.
It Follows.
Oh, I like
What?
that one. Very good movie. Yeah.
Wait, It Follows.
Yes.
It
Yes.
follows to the bathroom?
It Follows is a movie about a para a what do you call it?
Brought this
95%
up
on
last
Rotten Tomatoes.
week. How do you forget?
No, I know, but it's about basically a ghost that attaches to you that tries to kill you, but the only way you can pass it on is through sex. And anyway, but it's a really
That's
good
an
movie.
STD.
Yeah, that's why last week Laura and I called it the STD movie.
Oh my God.
But it's a really good movie. It follows. It is excellent. Yeah. Has a
Okay.
very high like anxiety type of movie.
Kind of sounds like The Ring. You have to make someone watch the video and then boom.
Yeah, it's sort of, yeah. But this time you have to make them suck you
Come.
off.
You have to make him come. Oh,
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
ghost. Oh.
Yeah, that's right. The ghost transfers,
Weird.
yeah.
Weird.
So
Okay,
all right.
anyway.
What, are we on number 12 or what are we on?
Number 11, The Conjuring 2.
Didn't you say that one already?
Oh,
Or that
that's
was
a good one.
Insidious?
That's
Wait,
a
what's
good
the difference
one.
between Insidious and
The
Conjuring?
Conjuring takes place in the house, the haunted house.
Which
Insidious
one is
takes place
Insidious?
in the mind.
Oh, okay. I don't. That's those two are confusing.
Yeah, yeah, they're yeah. Anyway, all right, number 10.
I've never heard of this one. Hell House LLC.
I have not seen it though, but yes, Hell
Hell
House, yes.
House. Wait, can we go back to The Conjuring?
The Conjuring 2, yes.
That's the one that has. They both have the same Lorraine and what's his name in it,
Yes,
right? Okay.
correct. Yes,
Okay.
yes,
Then I'm not crazy. Okay.
yes.
Go
yes,
ahead.
Yes.
Oh, I
can't-
feel like Hostel will be on there. Hostel and Hereditary will be on
I don't think Hostel will be on this list at all. Number
Okay, just kidding.
9.
Talk to Me. Very good movie.
Because I
Oh,
want to see
yes.
that one.
Excellent movie. Excellent movie. It's about negotiating deals
No,
for the
stop
new
it.
for the new
Residuals?
Twin Towers. No, for the new Twin Towers. And you have to talk to the guy that owns the land. It gets really brutal when it comes to
No, that's. I
negotiation.
thought Talk to Me was with the hand.
It is. I just made that up. Number 8.
I hate
Uh-huh.
The
Number 8.
Exorcism of Emily Rose.
Oh, very good movie.
is that?
Very good
What
movie.
is that? Show. Yeah, I dare you to show your kid what that is.
Oh, have you seen it? It's
No.
good.
No.
It's basically a court trial. And during the court trial, they show what takes place during the exorcism and what leads to this person's
Oh,
death.
I think it. But like it's kind of. It's not a found footage one, but it's
No,
kind of
no,
like
no,
they
no,
make
no.
it real-ish.
Yes, 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 yes. It's an
But I
actual.
heard
Yeah.
the ending was not very good.
No, it's good.
Okay,
good.
so you said I wish
The Exorcism of Emily Rose.
Exorcism
Yes.
Emily.
Rose.
I did want to see that one, but I never did. Okay, go ahead.
All right. Number 7.
Smile.
Oh, Smile's good. Smile's good. A lot like Follow Me or whatever that movie's called. Yeah. It Follows, I mean. A lot like It Follows. Number 6.
Hereditary.
Oh, Hereditary, number 6. And
See?
Marie said not that scary. And I told her it's on everyone's top 10 list. Number 5.
The Conjuring is number 5.
Ah, yes, well deserved. Very good movie. The Conjuring. Number wait, hold on.
Okay, hold on. So that's when the family moved to the house,
The Farmhouse.
and then that's the first time that we meet Lorraine and her
it
husband.
is the
right?
first time we meet them. Yeah.
I've seen it, but I can't remember. I just remember it had a good jump scare.
You do remember? I told you it's the one where the mom gets possessed and she's on top of the dresser. Then she's in the chair in the basement and they put the sheet over her, and all of a sudden her face starts bleeding. And the chair flies in the air and it spins
That
around.
sounds
And you're
familiar.
kind of like, oh no, this is too scary. I poop myself. Anyway, was it 4?
Number 4 is Insidious.
Insidious. Wow, really? What back-to-back James Wan movies? Okay. Wow. Okay.
Okay, which one is that? What happens in that?
It's the one again where inside the mind and
Okay, maybe I'll have to. I don't know. I'll have
they're
to watch
good.
the trailer.
Insidious movies are good. Number 3.
The Ring.
Skinamarink.
Skinnamarink.
Really? Really?
Not seen it. Have you seen it? I've not
Who?
seen it.
Yeah,
Who
it's
made
not
this
good.
list?
Okay. Really?
Who made
Super
this?
high. People thought that movie was super scary.
Okay.
Oh,
Is it found? It looks like a found footage. I
it
like
is. It
those.
is. It is. It's a found footage movie. Yeah. Number two,
Host.
Host?
Host. Host. Huh. Host?
Have you heard of it?
No, that's what I mean. Like, what? Host. Six friends
Oh, I've seen that.
accidentally invite the attention of a
Okay, I
demonic
don't trust these
presence
people. I don't trust this
during
list.
a online seance and begin noticing strange occurrences in their homes. You know what? All these movies have the same thing though. All of them. Like, if the strange occurrence is happening in your home, as a movie watcher, you should know now what's going on. You should be fully aware. Like, if you
But what
come
are you supposed to
home,
do about
well, if you come home and all of a sudden there's dinner on the table, that's a strange ass occurrence because
it?
my wife don't cook. All right, number
You
one.
married the wrong woman.
There
Not
we
me
go.
All
though. I
right.
don't cook
Number
either.
one
Number
is
one,
Sinister.
Really? Okay, I've never seen it.
Sinister
I've never seen it.
with Kevin Bacon, I think. No, not Kevin
Ethan
Bacon.
Hawke.
Ethan Hawke. There you go.
Oh, I was gonna watch that one.
It's
But they said
it is a very good movie though.
they said okay, but I think I might have seen too much about it because they're like, it's stupid because or they make him very unlikable.
Who's unlikable though?
Ethan Hawke. His
The
character is
movies-
unlikable.
so
So
the
he kind of
movies-
gets what he deserves.
Yeah, no, but the movie's good. It's about
I know what it's about.
Oh,
Okay,
you do
but
know what it's about.
But
Kids,
the listeners don't know what it's about.
well, okay, so the kids find an old projector and they watch this video and
It's like The Ring.
no, not really. Not really. Anyway, long story short, the kids become possessed by the sinister character. The sinister character helps tie the parents up, kill the parents. The kids are still alive at the end. And it's all because of sinister character. It's good though. It's really good. I mean,
I
it
can't
is.
trust any of you guys.
Is it scary? How did The Exorcist not make someone's list? That is really. It seems like these movies were from the last 10 years. So,
Okay.
hmm.
So I have some movies that I saw that I wanted to see, and maybe you've heard of them. Oh my God, what is all this shit? Okay, so one of them is The Sadness.
Nope.
It's a Korean movie.
Nope. Sorry.
It's about a virus and they go, I guess when you get the virus, you kind of go crazy, like rabies, maybe.
Don't know it.
Okay, Martyrs. I know you've seen this one.
Heard of it. Don't know.
I don't
it,
want to
though.
see it. I don't want to see it. It's not scary. It's just gross. Okay, so the other one is Gardens in the Night. That one's not scary. It's about child abuse.
Okay.
And then nothing bad can happen.
It depends if you listen to this podcast or not. Okay, next.
Okay. These ones are just more fucked up. They're not scary. It's we got to talk about Kevin.
No, we don't.
Okay, these ones on my list aren't scary because I don't necessarily I want scary, but I want to feel something, right? So these ones are supposed to be more deeper and more psychological,
Got it.
Fucked up. So yeah, okay. Is there another list? I don't trust this list.
Wait,
The
what
Ring
happened to
wasn't
your
even-
list? I thought you had more movies.
No, these ones I do have more movies, but they're not scary. They're not horror movies. They're just kind of more depressing or sick or got child abuse in them or something. Or okay, a Serbian film.
Got it. Serbian film. You got it.
Have you seen that one?
It's
What
called
about Terrifier. Has anybody seen Terrifier?
Oh yes, I
series?
have. I've seen the first two, and I have the third
So are
one
they
now.
scary or just gross
Gory.
over the
Oh
top?
boy, they are gory.
Does it
over the
scare you?
top.
The stuff like that scare you, like the Saw series?
Oh, me?
No, not at all. No.
No, it doesn't scare me. I think the first Saw was really good. I, however, don't like any of the other Saws, but I just don't like gore. It's a little too much. I would never watch any of the Rob Zombie movies. I just don't want to ever do
The
it
House
again.
of a Thousand Corpses.
I'd rather poke out my fucking eyes than watch those movies. But I'm looking for something that's gonna really grab me by the heart and the balls at the same time.
Wait a second. That itself is a horror movie. What? Anyway, no, again, the best horror movies are psychological. It's the ones that give you a little bit of scare and maybe a little bit of gore, maybe. But it's really in the end when you walk out, it's just oh, the hell no, fuck that movie. I won't watch it again. That type of thing. And then you will watch it again because you already know what's happening. But
Did we do this already? Top 5 scariest movies? Did we do that one already? Last week.
Last
right?
week. And Laura's number one was Scream, which I was very confused by.
Yeah, me too.
But still.
Well, 7 is a good psychological.
But it's
film.
not a horror
It's not a
movie, is
horror
it?
though. It's a thriller
And
for
it's
sure.
very predictable. I knew as
Oh,
soon
it's
as
very predictable. It's very predictable.
you tried to tell me that it wasn't, but I did know what was going to happen. I knew that the killer was going to kill Gwen Stefani or whatever her name is.
Yeah, it was
As
Gwen
soon as
Stefani. Yeah.
As soon as they met in the cafe and she broke up
That's how
with him,
No Doubt broke
dead.
up. They
Yep,
killed
it
Gwen
is.
Stefani.
Because it's just a girl. That's all. Got caught up in spider webs. You're right about that. Good call on that Gwen Stefani part. You know what? That shit was bananas. Bananas. You ask me. So good job there. Good job, Marie. Good job.
Oh, you're the worst.
Unbelievable.
I love it. That's funny.
Unbelievable.
Okay. So, well, we didn't hear Carlos's top 5.
Yeah, give us your top 5 before we go. Off the top of your head, just like movies that you got to have a number 1.
Poltergeist
Okay.
is on the list.
Why?
Talk to Me is on the list.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
About the Twin Tower buildings.
Yeah, but the guy negotiating new Twin Towers. Yeah. It's a tough movie to watch because Donald Trump's involved sometimes too. Tough movie to watch. So, and he doesn't know how to tell the truth.
Yeah.
You know, he just comes in and he.
I don't really
What
think
if,
of
what if Donald Trump had that hand? What would he say to it?
He would say, those are small hands. He has bigger hands.
Yeah.
He would say shit like that. That's all he would say. I'm
Okay.
gonna tell you, you're gonna really like that movie. There's a scene though that's fucked up.
Don't tell me.
brother scene, or I think the brother scene.
The
right?
brother scene. Yeah.
Stop telling me about the scene. Okay.
Okay,
I
let's be
wanna
honest. It's about a
But
hand.
part 2 is going to take place in Brazil. It has to be take
Oh,
place in
okay.
Brazil.
Oh,
What
yeah,
if it
yeah,
was
you
a
would
found
think, you would
footage?
think because it's the
Because
other
the
hand.
end, ends up in Brazil. The second hand.
Yeah.
The second hand is in Brazil.
What's good
Well, that
about
doesn't
it
really
is
tell
Second
you
hand will be up
anything.
your
There's
ass
2
if you don't
hands.
shut it right now.
the hand.
There's 2 hands, but
let's
they
not
only
say how-
show you what happens with one hand.
Yeah, no, but the thing is, what Marie doesn't understand is you shake the hand, and then you have to play rock paper scissors.
Yeah, I
And
do
if you
know
lose
this.
2 out of 3, then you have to
Wait.
talk to like a person like
Yes, I know, but stop. Stop it.
but you get stuck like an operator. You're talking to an operator for 24 hours.
Like the
That's the horror part.
popcorn lady.
Yeah. That's it. Right
She tells you
now,
the time over and
is
over.
16:66. That can't be the time. It doesn't go past 60. Right now, the time is, and you're like, God damn it. And it's like that for hours.
No, I think I've
Hours
seen
and
enough of
hours.
it to know it's like she kind of gets possessed because her mom is dead and blah blah blah
Nope,
blah blah blah.
nothing like that. You're totally wrong.
No, you're lying to me.
Nope, I don't lie. I never do, never
Lie
will.
to me. That's the next
This
movie.
is not a show of it. This is not a show of misinformation, except for the first 5 minutes today. But
Oh, there's another movie with the same actress. She plays a reporter. Do you remember that one? And there's she works at a newspaper. It's the same actress from Talk to Me.
Talk
It's
to
an
Me.
Australian
Okay.
film.
uh-huh.
It's a horror as well. That was pretty good. I can't remember the name of it now.
Now you're making me like, what are you talking about? Newspaper.
Look up the lead from Talk to Me and
I
do your
am.
IMDb.
Talk to me.
What is your baby's name? Randall.
You know what? That would have been awesome.
It's Caden.
It's not.
Baby Randall.
Oh, Randall would have been good. Okay, I'll tell you what movies she's been in. You let me know if it's one of these, okay? She's been in Everything Now. It doesn't seem like the way you're talking about. Is it You Don't Know Me? No, I don't think it's that one. She was in Watch
You don't
Dogs.
know me.
She was in a movie called Tom Jones. She was in a movie called Baby Girl. A movie called Eden. And
Maybe that's it. Sounds like a scary movie title.
Boy Swallows Universe.
You should have stopped at Boy Swallows.
But the whole
Boy
universe.
Swallows Universe.
Is that it?
Yeah, you know what? I remember now. That's not a horror. It's a thriller. It's a kind of a psychological deal.
Good job, kiddo.
Yeah.
But
You might
is it
like
good?
Marie. It's oh man, it's
know what? I
a
don't
little
trust you.
kid
Don't
trying
tell
to
me.
figure out the death of his
Don't
stepdad.
tell me.
Oh, I
or
did.
something.
You did
see
this to
one.
Laura.
Nope,
You did
I
I
mean,
this
at
to
the
Laura.
end, he comes out on stage with the block of ice and his dad's face is in it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I did see this one. Yes. It's it's a coming of age, whirlwind of crime. Oh, you're right.
It's on
Remember
Netflix.
the kid answers the phone? Remember?
So it's The Ring.
No. And Carlos is right. And underneath the house, well, I forgot. There's something about underneath the house, and they answer the phone.
Oh, that's right. The phone under the house.
That's
right.
right.
Yes,
And they don't know
yes,
who it
yes.
is. And they keep trying to figure it out. And then shit
Yeah.
kind of goes a little bit crazy. That it's not like Carlos said, It's weird because it's not a horror, but
No.
it's like they try to give you a
Well,
little bit
suspense, I guess. Suspense
suspense,
thriller.
mystery, like thriller. Yeah, it's good though. That's right. That's right. That was good.
Okay, so you said talk to me, and then what else?
Poltergeist.
Poltergeist.
Can't really think of anything off the top of my head.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really watch horror flicks.
Scared little bitch.
Um,
Bitch.
Wow,
I don't know.
that's unbelievable. What you would say that? Oh,
There
I
was
just heard somebody.
I saw what's the one? I did see A Quiet Place, all three. Those are pretty good.
Very good. Those are good movies.
Like the Insidious stuff and what's the other one? The Conjuring stuff.
Conjuring.
I don't really find it scary because I know the stories are all bullshit.
They
You're
are all
gonna try to
bullshit.
play them off like they're real.
Yeah.
What
They're
about
not real.
Paranormal Activity?
Well, that's a pretty decent when it first came out. That was pretty. So was Blair Witch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. When we didn't know the internet didn't exist, and we were like, "Oh my god, this
Right.
is real."
Yeah,
and we
yeah,
had no idea. We had no idea.
That's because MTV.
And what's the one where with what's her name? Mila Jovovich. Where
Oh yeah, the Fifth Encounters one.
yeah, that one.
I like that one too.
The
It's
Fifth Encounters.
yeah, something about
Yeah,
it's
it's
not the
supposed to be-
Fifth Encounters or the fourth kind, or is it the fourth kind? Fourth, it's
No,
the fourth
just-
kind.
but
Fourth
some sort
Encounters.
of alien thing, and then it turns out that wasn't a real story either. Even though they tried to play
They
it
tried
off
to-
like it was
yeah.
real.
They tried to play it off because it was like half movie and then half found footage. So they were
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
like
yeah.
they were
Yeah, and her
acting it
face
out.
gets like really long and stretched out. Her mouth
yeah,
gets
and
super-
gross. And that
yeah,
guy
yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
floating and shit.
Oh, you
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
the one that like they're filming it like a psychology session type
Yeah,
of thing?
yeah.
Oh, I did
Yeah.
see that movie.
That was scary.
Yes. I'm looking at her movie roster.
There's my
But-
list. I don't got anything else.
Okay.
How about if I dare you guys to watch a movie?
Dare me to watch it? Okay.
Man, that's
well,
amazing.
I thought
Martyrs.
Substance was good, so
No,
Wait, which
Martyrs.
movie?
Martyrs. I think it's from
I
like
swear I've
2003.
heard of that movie.
You probably have because
Martyrs.
you've seen everything. But Martyrs. It's from 2008.
Eight.
Is it streaming somewhere?
2008. Yes,
I don't
it's
know.
on Tubi.
Oh, okay. I got Tubi. I'll watch it.
Yeah,
I'll
you
give you a
watch that.
quick synopsis. A young woman's quest for revenge against the people who kidnapped and tormented her as a child leads her and a friend who is also a victim of child abuse, and then it cuts off. Oh.
Yeah,
Anyway.
you will die. You'll turn it off.
I wonder if I've seen it.
I feel like you probably have. It's very distinct. It's very distinct.
I'm just trying to get the rest of the synopsis here because it cut off on me. But okay.
I can't watch it because there's a part in the movie that reminds me of like a real kitten abuse case, and it'll make me really sad.
Rotten Tomatoes. You want to know the rating for that movie? For
It's like a 98.
it's a 65.
Okay, that's whatever.
And it's basically just says a young woman's quest for revenge leads her down a path of depravity.
It's got a good concept. It's got a really good concept, and there's twists and turns everywhere, but it is gory.
It says here it's a very polarizing movie.
Yes.
It is graphic torture porn. It is brutal. It is pretty nasty and gruesome,
Mhm.
and not everyone's taste.
Yes.
Okay, I got
And
it.
you've
I'll be
seen
watching it
this
today.
already?
No, like I told Lafayette, I can't watch it because there's a part in the movie that really, really reminds me of like this guy in the 70s who did experiments on kittens. And so I can't watch it. I can't watch it for that
Well,
specific reason.
also don't watch The Green Inferno.
Okay, I won't.
That one is just as bad. So that's by Eli Roth, and Eli Roth thinks shock value is how you make
Roth is
movies.
garbage.
So
He thinks
but
he's
Eli,
the king of porn, of horror.
he does thinks he's the
but
king
he's
of horror. He
horrible.
does, yeah.
He
Eli
is
Roth, who is this? What does
horrible.
he make? What kind
He
of
makes
movie?
movies.
The Cabin in the
Obviously,
Woods. I
what
think he
kind
did that one.
Cabin
I'll
in the
tell you the
Woods.
movies he made. You ready?
I love Cabin in the Woods.
He
He recently
made-
made a kids movie.
He did.
that we
He did.
watched.
He made Hostel.
Mhm.
Hostel.
He
I've
filmed.
actually never seen it.
He was the director of Borderlands.
I want to
No,
see that.
Borderlands. That's the one.
Wait, no,
Borderlands.
the game movie or the
Yeah,
British?
the game movie.
British
The
found
game.
footage
game
one.
The game.
movie.
Okay.
The Green Inferno, which I told you about, which
Mhm.
is about cannibalism.
Mm.
He did Thanksgiving, which I think came out last year. Yeah,
I'm
last year.
not that upset about cannibalism. It's more like kitten abuse.
He did Knock Knock with Keanu Reeves. So if you want
That
to
was so
see,
stupid. Oh my God, that was so
yeah, yeah,
stupid.
that was with what's her name's in that movie? Anna de Armas,
The
right? Yeah.
Armas and the Armas.
If you want
Yeah.
to see Andy Armas looking smoking hot, yeah. He was in Inglorious Bastards. He did not make it. He was an actor in that movie. He was good in it though. Cabin Fever, that was his movie.
Oh, I
That's
guess
the
that was
original
okay.
one. The
I
original
was
one.
that was okay.
Hostel Part Two, of course, because you got to make the sequel. He was in Grindhouse. He did not film
Ew,
anything.
yuck.
He did direct the new. He made the update to Death Wish, which was horrible.
Yeah, that was a horrible
Oh
movie in the first
yeah.
place.
Um, he did the House with Clocks. I never saw it, but it looks decent with
That's a Jack Black
Jack Black
movie?
movie. Yeah,
Isn't
he
that a
did a
kids
horror.
movie?
It is. Yeah, he did a horror movie called Clown. Um, he did
Lafayette starred in it.
he did Piranha 3D. He did he did Hostel Part 3. Man, he did all the Hostels. Um, let's see. He did The Last Exorcism. That's a good movie.
Oh, there you
That's a
go.
good
The
movie.
scariest movie of all time.
No.
So says
That's
Lafayette.
The Last Exorcism, not
Oh.
not The Exorcism. But The Last Exorcism is very good. It's a found footage movie.
I do be liking the found footages.
And you know what? It's okay. Carlos, you've seen The Last Exorcism about the guy, the fake pastor that goes to the farm to film the girl.
To get some pastured milk.
It's pretty good. That's a
Yeah,
good
yeah,
one.
it's pretty good.
That's a good one.
See,
That's the
when you
dude
guys
from,
are doing this is you ganging up on you guys are like brothers being like, oh,
What's
this
his
is
name?
this is
really?
my little sister. I'm gonna
Two-Face, right?
Oh my God,
What's
you guys
up?
suck.
No, but yeah, he looks like Aaron Eckhart. Yeah.
Aaron Eckhart. Yeah, yeah.
He looks like Aaron Eckhart. Yeah. A good movie. Last Exorcism is it's a trip too. It's a trip because
So the dude dies. That's just the spoiler alert.
remember
Dude
at the
dies.
end he runs into the fire and a big demon.
Yeah, he kills himself.
Don't tell
But the
me.
part that's crazy
You weren't gonna
is
watch it.
Yes, huh?
the crazy part is remember the way the girl Nell acts the whole movie. Is she possessed? Is she crazy? And then the one part in the movie when he's at
Don't.
he's there we go. That's good. He's at the door,
so mean.
remember? And he knocks on the bedroom door and he hears like a demonic voice and he opens the door and he's like, "Is that you?" And he's like, "What? What are you talking about?" And he closes the door and he hears it again. He's like, what the? Anyway, good movie. Check it out.
Okay, I'm back.
But part two is horrendous. Don't watch it. Anyway.
I don't know.
There's a British film movie that I want to watch called The Borderlands.
Oh yeah, I don't know that. It's horrible. It sounds already.
It's a found footage, and they're in Great Britain, and then they're in a church and stuff.
The last couple he's directed that you might know is The Stranger. Don't know if you guys know that one.
The Strangers or The Stranger?
Stranger. He was in Godzilla King of the Monsters.
Hey, who cares?
Yeah, and I'm trying to see if there's anything that you might know, but a lot of independent. Oh, he directed The Horse Whisperer starring Robert Redford. And he's done a lot of stuff, which is kind of crazy. But Carlos is right. The fact he's done a couple of kids movies and Borderlands looks weird on his resume. It's kind of like
Yep. For a guy who claims to be a horror specialist.
I think he's a good director, but he loves to throw it like I'm the best horror director.
I don't like that arrogance bullshit. It's like
Steven Spielberg, right? Fuck him too. Anyway, so
He's a good director. Have you seen Knock Knock? Have you seen Cabin in the Woods?
Cabin in the Woods. You know what? That's another movie that is just gross.
Why?
It's just gross. You've seen it, right?
Yeah.
He kills Chris Hemsworth.
So?
No. You're thinking of the wrong movie. You guys thinking of the wrong movie.
No, though. That's the movie.
Chris Hemsworth.
That's the movie. Chris Hemsworth tries to get out of the motorcycle and hits a visible wall.
Yes.
And splats.
Wait, Chris Hemsworth is in the original or the remake?
You're
or
talking about
original.
Cabin Fever. Wait, maybe Cabin Fever is what I'm.
Cabin Fever has that guy from Boy Meets World, and Chris Hemsworth is in Cabin in the Woods.
Eli Roth directed Cabin Fever. That's why I'm saying
Cabin Fever was trash.
Cabin Fever. Carlos and I went to go see that when it came out in 2013.
I almost walked out, man. It was so stupid.
But it was just so gross. You're like, ugh, like this is nasty. Like, have you seen Cabin Fever?
You're talking about Ryder Strong.
Ryder Strong. Cabin Fever is basically about the people that go to the cabin, and then they run into like
who goes to cabins anymore?
Well, they went to friends sometimes just hang out at the cabin at the lake. But when they stop at like a gas station, like a crazy like
virus or something.
Remember a crazy like homeless person, whatever, runs up to him and thinks they're asking for money. He coughs all over one of them and he pushes them away. Like, get the fuck away from me.
Does he ask for money or does he ask for help?
He asks for help. And then when they get back in the car, like that person's crazy. And it coughed all over one of the chicks. And then it starts eating all her flesh away and eating her whole body away. And then the next person gets it. And then they all pretty much get it. And then what happens is when one gets to the hospital, the movie ends not knowing that some bitch is infected too. He's about to infect the whole hospital.
Oh, I don't
And
remember the end.
boom.
I think I
And not
kind of
only
like.
that one person fell into the water supply, like in the
Oh,
Oh,
that's
river.
yeah.
right. That's the
No.
other part too. That's right. The whole water supply part. Yeah, that's right.
I don't remember. It's been a
Actually, you
while.
know what? I
Anyway,
think they changed it
stupid ass
where
movie.
um yeah, the water supply part. The remake may have been the one where they go to the hospital. But
Mm.
I can't remember. Anyway, there you go. That's it right there. Eli Roth, the king of Halloween. I don't know. Halloween
King of
That's
shit
exactly
Jack the
movie.
Pumpkin King.
next Thursday, people. We can enjoy Halloween if you Halloween it. If you win it, Hollow. If
You can enjoy it all week.
you winnie it, Halloween it. I don't.
Halloweeny.
Anyway, that's our show,
What's your
everyone. Thanks for
costume
tuning
today,
in.
Marie? The Mickey Mouse?
No, she's not.
Oh.
Her costume. She doesn't have a costume. That's just.
I had a kind of Halloweeny-esque vibe earlier.
I think those are handlebars for her residual customers.
I wish.
Hey, over here. Over here. Anyway, that's our show, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. There's Talking the Podcast. Carlos made it. There we go with a special appearance. We did hear Caden say something. He said, no.
Like, cool.
Yeah, yeah. So, he said 2 when you talk about the substance. He's rating it 2 because he
He
doesn't
doesn't know
one,
anything. He's a baby.
because he doesn't know
Dumb
one
baby.
yet. He doesn't know
Oh, he
one yet.
spit
So-
up when we started talking about the substance.
oh my God, he's possessed. I've seen The Exorcist. I need babies that throw up. Oh, actually, wasn't. Oh, that'd be great if The Exorcist, like the new one, was a baby. What do you do then? just put it in the crib and leave it.
Is
You'll
it
be
really
fine.
all that scary though? I think
Yeah,
like
put a lid
babies
on
just
it,
do
man.
that
It's
anyway.
done.
You know?
Turn the playpen upside down. Game over.
Not
Roll
even
credits.
that. Just turn the light off, close the door, walk away. What? Yeah. What are you gonna hear? Just like crazy demon like baby sounds? What's going on here? Like the baby spits up, you're like, that's just normal. It just spits up. I don't know.
Yeah.
What
Did
is
you
a
burp 'em?
crazy baby?
No.
Crazy baby? Crazy,
I mean,
crazy
Marie,
babies.
have you seen The Exorcist?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. All right.
I watched it when I was like 11 or 12 and I was
Did
like,
you watch part 3?
no.
Oh, it's pretty good. Carter, you've seen
See, your
part 3, of
definition
course.
of pretty good to
Part
me
3,
is
part
different
3 with
than like
the
The 2 girls?
detective that goes to the insane asylum and he finds the killer and then he turns into the priest from part 1.
Oh,
Remember that?
yes.
With the
Yes,
nurse
yes,
that
yes,
cuts off
yes.
people's heads and shit.
Yep.
there's Betty.
Yeah.
That was all right. When it first came out, it was all right.
Yeah. When it first came out. You watch it now, it's not that great.
Yeah.
But it's hard to make a sequel to that movie. Just it is, because if it isn't a possessed kid, then it's not The Exorcist. Whatever. Who cares? We're done. Thanks for joining us. Anything else? We good? Everybody good? Seems like everybody's good.
If leave a comment what your favorite scary movie is, listeners. We need to know. I'm on a mission. I need to know.
If you have a top 5, put your
Yes.
top 5. But if you
Yes.
just have one, just put Martyrs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and
you
everyone
agree.
watch Martyrs. It's everyone's homework to watch it. Just not me.
Terrifiers.
That's not me.
If you have Prime Video, Terrifier Part 1 and 2 are on Prime Video right now. So there you go.
I wouldn't watch. Okay, never mind. I'll watch the first one, but I'm not going to watch the second one.
So the first one's kind of more like a serial killer clown. The second
Yeah.
one is more supernatural.
Isn't it like super gory? Because there's like
The
4
second
movies.
one
There's
is
4
like-
movies.
no,
Like
no,
there's
the
2
first one-
movies. They're like a 2 shorts where it's like
Yes.
and
They're
then they
shorts.
make the Terrifier
Then they
movie?
made the movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then they made the movie.
Chris Jericho's in part 3.
Oh, okay.
Why are there like so many sequels to stuff? Oh my god, that don't deserve sequels.
Because,
Well,
there's
because a $10,000 movie made 30
Mhm.
million.
the
That
second
was
one you
part
made.
1.
Or was it
Yeah.
part 1?
Okay.
Part 2 made a lot too, though. And part 3 is
Did
making
it?
a ton right
Or maybe
now.
it's
And we're
part
still talking
2,
about
but
Terrifier,
still.
right?
Yeah. Part 3 is making a killing at the box office.
Because it's an
Considering its
independent
budget.
film. All 3 are independent films.
Yeah, exactly. So the fact that now it's in widespread distribution tells you how popular part 2 was. Because
Yeah,
now it's in
yeah,
every
yeah.
theater. So it has an audience. Okay. So just get over
Yes,
it.
bunch of sickos.
Yeah, well, I mean, you want to watch Martyrs. I mean,
I know. I'm not gonna watch it. You're gonna watch it.
oh, I have to. I will watch it.
Yeah, you're gonna
Did
watch
you
it.
ever watch I Spit
I'll
on
watch
Your
it.
Grave?
No, I heard of it.
I heard of it.
Which one is that?
Spit on
See,
Your Grave is
everyone
about
has
I Spit on Your Grave is about a girl that ends up getting.
It's from the 70s, isn't it?
No, they remade it in 2000 or 2015. Real quick, a girl gets raped, gang raped. They think she's dead. Well, she ain't dead. And 5 years later, she's already planned all her revenge and kills each one of them one by one in a very gory way.
Let me see that.
You want to see the movie? Anyway, that's our show, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Nerds Talking the Podcast. We appreciate you joining us. For Marie,
Oh, bye.
for Carlos.
Bye-bye.
And I'm Lafayette. Thanks for joining us on Nerds Talking the Podcast. We'll catch you next time.
Yo, it's time. Get ready, get ready, get ready. When the signal hits the sky and you look up, it's like Batman and Superman teamed up to form one unstoppable force that was formed in an electric storm by scientists and lab coats who conjured up through math notes a formula to form a cornucopia of equations. So when the beam hits the sky, it can be seen by multiple nations like the beam from the heavens. Hope is the message, and those that oppose against it are about to learn the lesson. When photons collide and combine to make one bionic guide that shoots into the sky, that's the guide that activates your neuropeptides inside that informs you that the squad has survived. Live to fight another night, side by side, stand together and defend with pride. No quitting, this team fight to fulfill the dream, and every time an opponent falls we yell like the beam. Whole squad is ready, take over the night, never go down without a fight. We all unite to light up the sky like the beam, like the beam. Whole squad is ready, take over the night, never go down without a fight. We all unite to light up the sky like the beam, like the beam. Here comes the purple people perpetrating as pedestrians, investing in fandom, pestering those that are pandering. Fair weather types who only ride coattails. When your team starts to lose, that's when you tuck your tail and bail. Win, lose, or draw, always stay at the ready. If you were born that way, then you know it gets heavy. Weight on the shoulders, back's always hurting. You're trying to carry the whole squad and everybody's burdens, but a real leader does whatever he needs to take one for the team or lead the charge when they need you. When time comes to step up, take the bull by the horns. You've already laid the groundwork, everybody's been warned. It should come in no surprise when you take over. Ignite the beam and start the motor. If you eat first, you're last, and the game's not over until we light the beam. Whole squad is ready, take over the night, never go down without a fight. We all unite to light up the sky like the beam, like the beam. Whole squad is ready, take over the night, never go down without a fight. We all unite to light up the sky like the beam, like the beam. Whole squad is ready, take over the night, never go down without a fight. We all unite to light up the sky like the beam, like the beam. Whole squad is ready, take over the night, never go down without a fight. We all unite